Just a moment. Yeah, okay. Looks good. And we are ready to start then. So, okay, as you remember, ladies, first of all, in Unit 1, we were speaking about places to eat. Can I ask you to work individually for a moment? Could you open up your copybooks, please, on a blank page? You need a blank page. And I'm going to give you just a minute of time, and I'd like you to write as many phrases or words that are connected to eating out. For example, I can remember the word eteros. I can remember a verb to serve, and I'd like you to write as many words or phrases in 1 minute as you can, right? So, ready, steady, go. Okay, ladies, your time is up. A minute is up. All right. So let's compare what we have. I'd like you to tell me the words one by one. Listen to your partner carefully. If you have this word, tick it. If you don't have it, add it in your list. All right. So one by one, I had eteros and I had the verb to serve. Elmir, what's your word?
Vegetarian.
Vegetarian. Very good. Erin, go on, please.
Eating out.
Eating out. Good job. Elmir.
Set menu.
Okay, very nice. Erin.
Good value.
Yes, very nice. Okay, Elmira.
Seafood.
Sorry?
Seafood.
Seafood. Okay, Irina.
Top quality.
Top quality. Very nice. Elmira, go on.
Place, Georgian place, Indian place.
Right, some place, yeah. First of all,
Someplace.
we can name the country, yes, or the nationality, Georgian, and so on. We can also say fish place, right? Or what food is it? Good one. Irin.
Spicy food.
Very nice.
Allergic.
Okay, yeah. So to be allergic. And what's the preposition?
To be allergic. No?
To be allergic, and then seafood. What's the preposition after?
Allergic by seafood.
Mm-mm.
To seafood.
Two. Very good. Two. Okay. It didn't go on.
Outdoor heaters.
Yes, very nice.
Waited ages.
To wait ages. Very nice. Okay. It didn't.
Packed.
Packed. That's so good adjective. Elmir, something more?
Fancy.
Fancy, yes, which is a verb. Elmir, again, tricky question. What comes after fancy?
Do you fancy going to McDonald's?
Right. Do you fancy going? Yeah. So if it is a verb, then with ing. All right. I didn't go on.
Plenty of choice.
Plenty of choice. Very good one. Elmira, do you have something more?
Put up the prices.
Put up the prices. Yes. Irin, and you?
To book in advance.
To book in advance. Wonderful. Okay. Irin, something more?
Waiter and main course.
And main course. So good. Yes, this is so good. And by the way, we have a main course. What comes before main course?
Second course.
Before.
Before.
Don't
know.
No, it's a starter. Because you start with it, it's a starter. And what can be served as a starter? What is usually served as a starter?
Salad?
A
Drinks.
salad
Yeah.
or a soup, yeah? A salad or a soup is usually a starter, right? Okay, ladies, wonderful. You remember so many words. That is amazing. Let's look at check and reflect part then. And we'll compare the sentences. So here we've got 6 sentences, and the word, one word in every sentence is missing out. The first letter is given to help us out. Eden, you start with the first one, please.
When the weather's nice, you can eat outside on the terrace there.
Yes. Okay. And I'll open it up so that I don't, have to type in. So the first one is a terrace. Very good. Ilmir, go on now. Number 2.
The last time I went, the service was terrible. The waiters were so rude.
Very good. Okay. Eden?
It's a vegetarian place, so it doesn't suit everyone. It's no good if you want meat.
Yes. Okay. Suit. By the way, we didn't have the word. Yes, suit or doesn't suit everyone. That's good.
Mhm.
All right. Ilmir, you?
The food there is top quality, but you have to book in advance if you want a table.
Very nice. Okay. Eden?
It was very good value for money before, but they recently put up their prices.
Good. Elmira?
It's a good place to go for lunch.
Mhm.
They do a very good set menu there.
Okay. Wonderful. Yes. Very, very good. Okay. So, and ladies, how about Christmas and New Year's holiday? Did you go out and did you eat out anywhere? Elmir, how about you?
Yes,
Yes, you did. Okay, tell us about one of the places you went to.
we went to Georgian place.
Okay, your
Okay.
favorite. Yes, your
No.
most favorite. Why do you like it so much?
Because
It's
we have some good prices. Как будет скидка?
Discount. Yeah.
Yes, we have discount in this restaurant, and there are good value and prices. Цена-качество очень хорошо.
Yes, it's a good value for money.
It's a good value for money, yes.
Good value for money. All right, all right. Is it usually packed or did you have to book in advance?
Yes, yeah, there are many restaurants that are packed, and we book this restaurant in advance on 2nd January, and we went to there 4th January.
All right, even twice, yes, during the holiday. What's your most favorite dish there?
My daughters prepare khinkali. I prepare.
Prepare or prefer?
Prefer chikmeruli. My husband prefer.
My husband and my daughter?
My husband prefers and daughters prefers khinkali.
Khinkali, okay. I know khinkali and I also love them so much, but the dish you told about, I have never heard of it. What is it made of? What kind of dish is it?
Khinkali, you don't know?
Yeah,
About
khinkali I do know, but what about
chikmeruli? It's a delicious sauce with slivki, milk.
cream? It's called
Cream.
cream.
Cream with garlic.
Oh, okay. Sounds not bad. Yes, if you're not planning to kiss anyone afterwards.
More tasty than sounds.
Yes, it tastier than sounds. Okay, I'll try next time because there is a really decent restaurant, Georgian place in Kaliningrad, and I quite often go there, so I'll try the dish. Elmir, could you say one more time what it is called? I'll note it down.
Chikmeruli, it's maybe chicken in sauce of chikmeruli or fish. I take a fish.
Cool, very nice. Thank you so much. Right, Eden, what about you? Did you eat out during the Christmas holiday?
No, but my sister visited us, and we ordered some food in pizza place, and it was top quality and good value for money.
Mhm.
And it was very convenient for us because the weather was terrible.
Yes. So delivery in this weather conditions is really the best decision.
Deliverers are my favorite heroes.
Yes, for sure. Right. Wonderful, wonderful. Do you often get some food delivered to your place, Erin?
Yes, and got I got ordering some food delivery when встала м, в отпуске по уходу за ребенком, то есть с
Okay.
того
When my maternity leave started, I'd say.
when my maternity leave started,
Yeah.
and it was very convenient for me because I shouldn't go to the market or other shops or to the cafe with my daughter, and I shouldn't carry the heavy packets to my house because with little daughter it's not very convenient and comfortable for everyone. And sometimes when the weather is not very good, or is the time is if it's too late, we with my husband prefer to order some food or some dishes from cafe or restaurant or some shops. Then go to the shop or cafe by ourselves.
Right, right. Yes, I can imagine that when you have a little child, it's super nice to get some delivery. Erin, how would you say? You say I shouldn't carry the bags or I shouldn't go out, but I think more suitable is to say мне не обязательно, мне не приходится. How would you say that? Shouldn't это мне вот не следует, как я себе
Я
рекомендую.
поняла.
Мне не
That
приходится.
I didn't have to
Carry.
carry.
That's right. I don't have to carry, yes,
I don't
or
have.
I didn't have to carry in the past.
Mhm.
Yeah. So have to suits a little better here, right?
Mhm.
Okay, okay, perfect. So, ladies, very, very nice. The next thing that we are going to talk about is relative clauses. And if you remember, relative clauses use different relative pronouns. For example, if I want to speak about people, what word do I use?
Who?
Who? Very good. If I want to speak about things, in which word do I use?
Which?
Which, that's right. Elmir, if I want to speak about time, what word do I use?
When?
When, Erin, for places,
Where?
where, for places, where. If I want to speak about that 100% of someone, or most number of some people.
Most
of whom?
Most of whom, very good. And if I want to say about 0 people, for example,
None of whom.
of
none of whom, yes,
None.
none of Boom. Okay, very good. If I want to speak about possessions, принадлежность к чему-то, к кому-то.
Whose?
Whose?
Whose. Very good. Whose. Yeah. All right. That is wonderful. Let's look at some relative pronoun sentences and we'll look at what words are extra in the sentences. Have a look. We've got here 6 sentences, and what do we need to do is to find out which word is incorrect or not necessary. Yeah. So, for instance, number 1, Elmir, that is for you.
There is a really good pizza place on my road.
On
Is
my road, so we don't need
is.
Yes, okay. And actually these are not only relative pronouns, that are also noun phrases. Yes, these are
Mhm.
sorry, yes, I messed it up. Relative pronouns is next exercise. So these are for noun phrases. Let's quickly refresh. What 3 ways do we use with noun phrases? So what is the first way for noun phrases?
Relative clause.
Relative clause, relative
2 plus infinitive.
2 plus infinitive, and
Prepositional phrase.
prepositional phrase. That's right. That's right. So, yes, relative pronoun is only one part here. Yes. And the first sentence was, there is a really good pizza place on my road. And this is a
Prepositional phrase.
prepositional phrase, exactly. Eden, number 2, please.
I went to a place which does really good fish dishes. Without it.
Without it. And this is it in, what is it?
A relative clause.
Relative clause, exactly. Elmir, number 3.
There aren't any place to have dinner near here.
Yes, without 4. And this is, Elmir,
It's 2 plus infinitive.
2 plus infinitive. Very good. Eden, go on.
The cafe that I went for lunch was good. Without to.
Yes, without 2. And this is?
Prepositional phrase.
Exactly. Elmir, 5, please.
When I book a holiday, I always look for a hotel that near beach. Is
Well, actually, we need a for a hotel, for any hotel. It's correct.
Near beach.
Near beach. Near a beach, it's okay. That we don't need. Yes.
Why?
Why? That's a good question. Why? Elmir, what is near a beach? What is that?
It's a prepositional phrase.
Exactly. That is why we don't need that. Yes? Right. And if we use that, we have to say, I always look for a hotel that is near a beach.
Okay.
Yeah? Then we need it. Got it?
Yes.
Right. Eden, your turn, please.
On my last holiday, I had a room with a balcony.
With a balcony.
Without
on, because?
We talk about a room with a balcony, but not in a balcony.
Right,
On a
and
balcony.
plus 2 prepositions
Yes.
make no sense. Yeah, we need only 1 preposition. Okay, Erin, and what's that?
Prepositional phrase.
Exactly. All right. So ladies, let's have a look at the first sentence one more time. There is a really good pizza place on my road. Erin, is that true for you?
Particularly, I have really good pizza place next road.
Very near. Yeah. Very
Yes.
Right. Okay. And do you often go there to get some pizza?
No, but we often order delivery from this place.
Okay, wonderful. Elmir, what about you? There is a really good pizza place on my road. Is that true?
No. I
Unfortunately.
don't know why, but where I live, I don't have the pizza place.
Okay, okay,
Only
fine.
Georgian place.
Yes, Georgian
Yes,
places instead.
Georgian place we find как везде найдем,
Everywhere, yes.
everywhere.
Okay. Ladies, I'd like you to continue working together without me this time. And could you look at other sentences and decide, are they true for you? Are they false for you? If true, give a little more information. If it's false, why is it false? You may change the information. All right? So continue working together. Talk about other sentences. Go ahead.
I went to a place which does really good fish dishes. No, it's false. I places with really good fish dishes, only with fish dishes. What about you?
It's not true for me too, because in our town we don't have a place with good fish dishes.
Okay. Maybe we live
In
far.
central of Russia.
Yes. There aren't any places to have dinner near here. I know it's false. How I said early, I have a nice pizza place near my house and some other cafes near my live place. What about you?
Yes, I have more places for dinner near I live.
Mhm. What is your favorite place?
KFC. But I
Mine
try.
too. But we don't have KFC near our house.
We have KFC, McDonald's, Burger King near our house. It's terrible.
But it's tasty.
Mhm.
The cafe that I went for lunch was good. Yes, it's true. Most of cafes which I went for lunch were good, and I have never been to cafes which were terrible, I think.
Mhm. I agree with you, and there are many cafes near home where we have lunch, good lunch.
Mhm. When I book a holiday, I always look for a hotel near a beach. If we talk about beach holiday, I'd prefer to find a hotel near a beach because it's very convenient and you don't have to spend a lot of time for the road to the beach.
Yes, I agree with you. I always book a hotel when we went to the sea, and we book a hotel near beach.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But sometimes it's too expensive.
Yes, and this year we sit at home.
On my last holiday, I had a room with a balcony. Yeah, honestly, I don't remember when I have
don't remember.
my last holiday. But if we talk about the last summer, we I didn't have a room with a balcony, but there were big windows from ceiling to the floor, and the view was amazing without balcony.
Sounds great. And when we was in Dagestan, we had a room without balcony.
Okay, ladies, done all the sentences.
Yes.
Yes, okay, wonderful. Is there something in common for you both? Eden, did you have something similar?
Yes, we both prefer a hotel near a beach.
Mhm.
It's very convenient
Sure. Mhm.
for everyone, and we both love KFC.
All right. Yes, it's a guilty pleasure for all of us sometimes. Yes.
Yes.
By the way, a really nice word, guilty. Guilty pleasure. Do you know what it is?
Это как запретное удовольствие.
Да, запретное удовольствие, guilty pleasure. Yes, so the KFC is sometimes my guilty pleasure too. Yes, guilty pleasure. Right, really cool one. Really, really nice word, the guilty pleasure. Okay, okay, lovely. So, ladies, the next part for us was to speak about places to live and to speak about apartments, to speak about the neighborhood and stuff. And I will ask you to work individually again, not using your notes and your book. And I will ask you to think about different words you can think of for three categories. First, category will be to describe an apartment. Yeah. The second one will be to describe a neighborhood. And the third one will be some verbs connected to moving, living in some places, or improving the places. Okay, so three categories, they are here, right? Neighborhood, so apartment, neighborhood, and different verbs you can use. All right. And neighborhood, something is strange here. The letter is wrong. Могу ли я исправить? 1 second. I'll try to correct neighborhood. Okay. Yeah. So please work individually. You will have 1 minute again for that, and try to write as many words as you remember in these three categories. Ready, steady, go. Okay, ladies, your time is up. Let's see what we have, all right? So, Erin, would you like to start with different words that would describe apartment? Elmir, listen carefully, tick what you have. Yeah, if anything else, you will add in the end. Okay, Erin, go ahead.
I have only two words, cozy and messy.
Cozy and messy. Okay, maybe some nouns. We had a couple of nouns.
Basement,
Right, basement,
kitchen,
kitchen,
storage.
storage, very good. Yeah. Okay, that's so lovely. Very good. Elmir, something more you would like to add for apartments?
Knock down.
That would go to the last section, to verbs.
Okay.
Okay? As it is a verb. Storage we mentioned.
Yes,
What
storage,
keeps you
well,
warm at home? What keeps you warm?
Central heating.
Central heating, very good. Who's the person who you pay money to?
Landlord.
Landlord, very good. Landlord. Yes, and if it is very cold, if your apartment is very cold, it is
freezing.
freezing. Okay, very good. Yes. Elmir, what about neighborhood? What are the words to describe neighborhood?
I write only two words, is rough and lively.
Rough and lively, that's so good. How do I say if I've got a place and everywhere around I've got some surrounded by, very good. You can write it down. Yes, surrounded by. Okay. Maybe that's it. Actually, yes. That is
I found a word rural.
Rural. This is also very interesting. Yes, rural. Irin, how would you describe it?
Сельский, деревенский.
Сельский, yeah. And what about the place which is in the city? How would you call the neighborhood? It's urban. Urban, that means with a lot of, well, in the city. And rural will be a place in the countryside. Yeah. That's all right. Very, very good. By the way, I also remembered one more word for apartments to describe an apartment. How would you say it looks good, it is nice, everything is pretty fine in a good
condition.
In good condition. Yes, we also had this one in good condition. Right. Okay, Elmir, and what about the verbs? Do you have any more verbs that we can use?
Moved out, moved away, moved in with.
Good.
Put up the rent.
Very good.
Knock down.
Yes, knock down. Okay, we don't say, yeah, knock down.
Put in central heating.
That's good. If you make your place look
clean and tidy.
Keep clean and tidy, very good.
Keep clean and tidy, yes.
Yeah.
Share the cost.
Share the cost.
Share with other people.
Right. Very, very good. Eden, do you have something more?
Repair.
That's right.
And tidy up.
And tidy up. Or Elmira said to keep clean and tidy or tidy up. Very good, very good. Okay. That's lovely. And I remembered one more word we can describe an apartment. We said very cold, and also we had a word that describes very small. Something which is very small is
tiny.
Yeah, so tiny. Okay, lovely, ladies. This was so good. Let's check out what we have in our students' book just in a second. Hold a moment. Hold on a moment. Yes, here we go. Okay, right. So here we've got the beginnings of the phrases on the left and the second part of the phrase on the right. Let's match them. And Erin, you'll start. The first one.
Move in with my wife's family.
Right, with my wife's family. D, very good. Okay, Elmir, go on. Number 2.
Move away from the air.
Good. Irina, go on.
Knock down half the street.
Yes, knock down half the street. Okay. Elmira, go on.
Share the kitchen with 3 other people.
That's right. Okay. Irina, go on.
Put in a new central heating.
Very good. Okay. And Elmira, the last one.
Put up my rent.
Put up my rent. Very good. Now let's look at this sentence, these phrases or these actions, and think, why might this happen? We will try to think of 2 or 3 reasons for that. For example, why might somebody move in with his wife's family? What might be the reasons? Irene, what do you think?
Because his wife's family have a big house for several families.
Okay, because they have a lot of space. Yeah. All right. Think of a couple of more reasons.
Don't have enough money to buy our flat.
Yeah, that could be true as well. Okay, maybe something else.
Maybe wife's family help me with my children.
Yeah, that
Maybe it's more convenient.
right. Yes, if both of the parents are working parents, yes, and the wife's family, the wife's parents are retired, that can be a good option. Yes. Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Let's look at the second one. Elmir, that will be for you. Move away from the area. So why might anyone move away from the area?
Because we have we take 2 children.
Okay.
We move away from the area because we have had children.
Yes, okay, and you move to a better neighborhood, for example, yes?
Yes.
All right. Irene, what can be another reason?
Move away from area because a good offer for a new job.
Okay, yeah, a good job offer. Very, very nice. Elmir, something more?
I don't know.
Maybe the neighborhood has become too rough. Yes, that could be the reason. Yeah, or the opposite. You may want to move from a rural neighborhood or from a rural area to more urban, yes, if children go to school or university or whatever. Good. Irene, what about 3? That is an interesting one. Knock down half the street. Why might they knock down half the street?
Maybe there are many old houses in the street, and the people want to build new modern houses.
Absolutely, that could be the good case. All right. Elmir, what about you? What do you think?
Maybe new road is building.
Давайте
Federal road, maybe.
Sorry, once again.
Maybe a big federal road is building.
Is, okay, you need passive here. Дорога строится. Is.
Was building.
Вспоминайте passive. Глагол to be в нужной форме и глагол в третьей форме, смысловой. Build. Хорошо, только она сейчас строится. Значит, is, глагол to be в continuous.
I don't know. Irina, no. You know that.
Irina, try. Is being built. Yes. Is being built. Right? Нам нужен passive, потому что дорогу строит кто-то, она не сама строится. Что делаем? Берем глагол to be, ставим его в continuous. Is being, yeah? И третья форма всегда неизменна. Right?
Мгм.
Yes. Okay, fine. Yeah, so a big road might be built, yeah, or is being built. That's a good option. Some other ideas. Why might they knock down half the street?
Maybe because people оставили leave this place and nobody live there at the moment.
Okay, that's an option. Good one. Elmir, for you, number 4, why might anyone share the kitchen with 3 other people?
Maybe because I live in campus of university.
Right, in a campus, that's right, a university campus. That's a good idea. Right, Erin, what else?
Maybe because the person lives with his family and his family continues contains free for 4 people.
Okay, fine. That's a good option. So just with the family members, yes.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else? Anything else?
Communal apartment.
Communal apartment. That's right. You might be living in a communal apartment, which is actually super common for Germany, for instance. Yeah, in Russia, it's not very common, but for Germany, it is very, very common. Yes, all the students live in a communal apartments. Many young people live in communal apartments because to rent the whole apartment is extremely expensive. Yeah. So many elderly people live in communal apartments. It's very, very common. Yes. Good. Irina, and for you, number 6, why might anyone put up
Put
my
in
rent?
new central heating.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, you're right.
Put
Okay,
in
go
new
ahead.
central
Fine.
heating.
Mhm.
For example, my parents put in new central heating when they knocked down the stove and they changed the type of central heating of their house.
Right. Okay, that's a good option. Yes. Elmir, something else?
I put in the new central heating when I freezing.
Okay. Yeah, it can happen, for example, in some warm countries, yes, and yeah, people still freeze in winter time, and they might put in some central heating. Okay, good. Elmira, and for you, number 6, put up my rent. Why might anyone put up my rent?
Because my lord man is terrible man.
Okay, so you'd rather change a lord man, yeah, a landlord, yes.
Landlord.
Okay, Irin.
Because the landlord repaired the flat which he which is rented.
Which is rented. Very good. Yes. Okay. Any more ideas, Elmir? Something else?
Maybe our life is put up prices.
Yeah, so some inflation. Yeah, some
Yes,
inflation
yes.
and some costs. Rise. Yeah, the electricity has become more expensive and other stuff. Right. Or maybe the landlord has put up a central heating. Yes. And
Yes.
he puts up the price. Okay, very good. Good ideas. Let's go on. And what we've got next is comparative forms of adjectives, right? And different comparative structures. If we look, ladies, at number 4, here we'll see the sentences, and one word is missing out in every sentence. What is interesting? Sometimes more than one option is possible. Let's check them out together. So, Irin, you'll start with the first one. Right. The internet looks not very good today, yeah. Right, Elmir, would you like to do the first?
Now we have 3 kids. We have a more or less space than we did before.
We have a
More or less.
more or less. Less это уже сравнительная степень, а вам надо сказать намного меньше места.
Much,
А тут уже есть much не бывает, а еще какое?
a lot,
A lot.
либо a lot, да.
Ага. And a lot shows that it is small or big difference?
Big difference.
Big difference, yeah, because of a lot. Oh, Irina, welcome back. I thought we lost you. Right.
Internet.
Опять.
Okay. Yes, Irin, now it looks a
One
little
more
better,
time.
I guess, right? Irin, try number 2, please.
Seville's not quite as big as Valencia, but it is a
Fairly similar.
fairly similar size.
Right. And Irin, if we say not quite as big as Valencia, does it show big or small difference?
Small difference.
Small difference, that's right.
Small difference.
That's right. We had a lot, which shows big difference, but not quite as, for example, big as, shows small difference. Good. Elmir, go on, number 3.
It's not nearly as big as my last place, but it's much cheaper.
That's right. And Elmir, what about this one? Does it show small or big difference?
Big difference.
Big difference. Not nearly as big as. And plus the word much cheaper shows big difference as well, right? Erin, what about force?
They are more or less the same size. Well, maybe this one is slightly bigger, or a bit bigger, or a little bigger.
Well, I'm not sure about slightly because of air.
A bit bigger or a little bigger.
Yeah, that's right. If we didn't have air, then it's all right. Yes, but we have a bit. Right. And Erin, is it big or small difference?
Small difference.
Small difference. A bit bigger. Good. Elmir, go on, please.
It's a lot more expensive than the other place, but I prefer this neighborhood.
Yes, that's right. Okay. Elmir, what about this difference?
I don't know.
Big or small?
Big.
It's a lot more expensive.
Big.
Why?
Because a lot.
A lot. Exactly. Okay. Erin, go on.
Turkey isn't cheap, but London is much more expensive. It's crazy here.
Yes, it's crazy here even. Yeah. So, Erin, what about this difference? Is it big or small?
Big, very big.
Much, yeah, much more expensive. Very good. Elmir, what's next?
My flat's much too small. I don't have nearly enough space. It's terrible.
Okay, nearly, I agree. And what about my flats?
Too, I don't know.
Erin, what do you have?
Far too small.
Far too small, because it was, yeah, we had such a phrase, far too something. Okay, and does it show small or big difference from what we want?
It's a big difference in отрицательном значении.
That's right. Far too and nearly, not nearly enough. Yeah, so it's far away from what we need, far away from what we want. Erin, and you, please, the last one.
I guess it would be nice to live in a bit greener area, but I'm basically fine where I am.
And here, what do you think?
A small difference.
A small difference in a bit. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful, ladies. This is so good. I'd like you to think about your place and your apartment and any other place that you know well. It can be your parents' apartment. It can be your previous apartment where you lived before. It can be your friend's apartment. Choose any. And I'd like you to write 4 sentences comparing your place to one other place. Okay? So once again, it can be your parents' place, your friend's place, your previous place. Elmir, how many sentences do you write now?
3, 4.
4, please. Yes. And use different comparative forms. Let me know if you need a moment more. Elmir, how many have you got?
4.
4, perfect, okay. Yes, Erin, how many?
Yes.
Yes, 4. Okay, good. So let's see what we have and let's compare the sentences. Good. Elmir, what place did you compare to your house?
Our old flat.
Your old flat. Okay, perfect. Tell us about it.
The apartment when we live now is much larger than the flat when we lived before.
Okay, wonderful. But Elmir, you describe a place. Do you use the word when or where?
Where?
Where? Yeah, because it is a place. Okay,
Mhm.
the rest was very good. Okay, go on.
The new era is more lively than the old one.
Is a lot or a little or slightly?
Maybe yes.
Sorry?
No, maybe. А more lively не подходит.
More это просто на более.
Более оживленный. It's a bit lively. It's
Okay,
a
right.
the new house is as old flat.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Lovely.
And our old flat was far too small.
Far too small. Okay, that's so good. And that was the reason you moved out, yes?
Yes.
Right. Okay, cool. Erin, your turn, please.
I compared my flat with different places.
Okay, that also works. Mhm.
My flat is much bigger than the room when I lived early.
Ah.
Uh,
And
my
when or where, Erin, you also
where
Where? Mhm.
where my flat is not nearly big enough than the flat from my dreams.
Okay. So my flat isn't, could you repeat once again? My flat
Isn't nearly big enough.
и всё.
Uh-huh. Or my flat isn't nearly as big as the flat from my dreams.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right. Yes, I see. Good. What's next?
My flat is much less messy than it could be.
Okay. Could be просто. Could be.
Could be.
Could be. Не про прошлое же
Ага.
говорить, а про сейчас.
Мгм.
Yeah? Мгм.
My flat is slightly smaller than my parents' house.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. Very, very good. Yes. All right, ladies. And the next part was about evening out or late night out. I'm sorry. And let's look at an exercise which we can complete or we should complete with different words from the box. Let's do it together. Yes, I don't think it is very difficult. So, okay, Elmir, would you like to start with the first one?
I don't like taking the metro. I usually just get a taxi instead.
Yeah, get a taxi instead. Very good. And we have a phrase here, get a taxi. Yeah. What other phrase we had with get? Do you remember? What else was with get?
Get home,
Get
get to bed.
Yes, get to bed, get home, get to work. Mm-hmm.
Get talking.
Yes, get talking. Wonderful. Right. Okay. And if we speak about the transport, we can say get a taxi. What else can we get?
Get a bus.
Get a bus, any
Get a
public transport.
train.
Exactly, exactly. Okay. Irin, go on. Number 2 for you.
My flat's in a mess, so I'm just going to stay in and tidy up tonight.
Tidy up tonight. Yes. And if you stay in, does it mean you are at home or you go somewhere?
It means that I stay at home.
Exactly. Very good. Okay. Elmira, how about number 3?
It's my favorite series. I stayed it in last night and watched 5 episodes in a row.
5 episodes, episodes in a row. And Elmir, if you watch 5 episodes in a row, does it mean you stop between or you watch one after another?
I need to stop.
No, but if you watch in a row, that means?
In a row,
Uh-huh. Then you watch non-stop, yes?
Yes, yes.
Right. Do you remember another phrase when you watch a lot non-stop, a lot of episodes non-stop?
In a row.
Yeah, and do you remember another phrase? We had one more phrase.
No.
No? Erin, maybe you remember?
No.
No, binge watch. Do you remember this one? To binge watch. No? Okay, I'll write it. To binge watch. That also means to watch all the series or many, many episodes in a row to binge watch. It's a really modern phrase now, to binge watch. Cool. Okay. Erin, your turn, please. Number 4.
I stayed up until 3 a.m. studying English.
That's right. Okay, so that means you didn't sleep, right? And Elmir, go on.
I went out for dinner with some friends and didn't get home until 1 a.m.
Get home. Okay. Again, the phrase with get, yes. Get a taxi, get home, get to work, and so on. Good. Erin, you please, the last one.
I spent a fortune over the weekend, but it was worth it. I had so much fun.
That's right. Okay. And if you spent a fortune over the weekend, did you spend a little money or a lot of money?
A lot of money.
A lot of money. So if we say spent a fortune or cost a fortune, that means a lot of money. And if you say it was worth it, how do you say it in Russian?
Это стоило того.
Оно того стоило, да, оно того стоило. Super. Okay, very, very good. We remembered all these phrases. That is lovely. And the very last part for us is for relative clauses. And let's work together and complete these sentences with some missing part, which is a relative clause part. Hold on. Okay, Erin, you start this time.
We spent 2 weeks in Formentera, where my family has a summer house.
Yes. Where? One second. Yes. And we use where because we describe
A place.
a place
For
for
Formentera.
Formentera. Yeah. Okay. Elmir, number 2.
I missed the last metro home, which meant I had to get a taxi.
Yes, which meant. And which meant describes a
Because
because or reason. It describes a
Reason.
reason. Yeah. Okay. Good. Erin, what's next?
Jim brought all his work friends, none of whom I'd met before.
To my party.
To my party.
How many of them did I know?
No one.
0. Yes, 0 people.
0.
Exactly. Okay, Elmir, 4.
My sister, who lives in Geneva, is visiting me in the UK at the moment. It's describe people.
Yes. And we describe with the word who?
Describe people.
People, my sister here.
My
Yeah.
sister.
Okay, good. Erin, go on.
At 6 a.m., when I'm usually getting up, I finally got home and went to bed.
Yes, and with the help of when we describe
Time.
time at 6 a.m. Yeah, okay, good. Elmir, what about the last one?
My friend Sergio, whose father runs the place, got us all in for free.
Yes, and whose we describe
Принадлежность кому-то.
possession. Yes, so whose father? My friend's father, right? Okay, good. Very, very nice. So, ladies, tell me please, any questions or any difficulties in the check and reflect number 1? Is
No.
there something that seemed to be a bit difficult?
No.
No? Okay. Elmir, how about you?
Ну, maybe из вот степени сравнения.
Степени сравнения. Okay, comparative forms. Yes, comparative forms. But actually, you did really well today. Yes, you didn't make any mistakes or something. Okay, we will see it in the test. Yes, if everything's fine with the comparative forms. So, ladies, today I'm going to send you the test to do till the next time. And yes, next time we'll be ready to start the second unit. All right?
Мгм.
Yes. Then have a lovely evening. It was nice to see you so active with good English after the holiday. And yes, see you on Thursday then. All right?
All right.
Yes, see you. Bye.